Hi guys, welcome to today's trade of the day. And for today's trade of the day, we'll be looking at the Euro Aussie. Now, why I chose this pair is not because it has anything to do with news fundamentally. However, I see that this pair has quite a unique configuration, especially on the daily, right? And I like to see this kind of price reactions. So I really believe that there's a chance for a good short-term trading opportunity here. Okay, so with that, let's dive down into it. Okay, so with all technical analysis, what I like to do is always to focus on recent price action. Everything in the past is relevant. However, it is the present that determines whether prices go up or down. Now, what we see here, let me just zoom in, is that price made a high here, right? It went all the way up. There was a sharp rejection. It came back down, all right? And it price literally continued free falling all the way down to here before showing a small reaction and seems to be pulling back down. So what is interesting is that if I were to draw a graphical support, right? Let me just put a graphical support. This is a very clear level. We can even call this our daily support. Okay, we actually see that price has made one tap, came back up, and seems to be coming for another tap. Now, when it taps a second time, what I think would happen is we will see a double bottom forming, right? And we know that when there's a double bottoms happens at the bottom after a preceding downtrend move, and a double bottom is a reversal pattern, and we should see price explode upwards after that. Okay, so what I like to do now is really to zoom in to the lower time frame level. Okay, so let's go down to the 4 hours. Okay, so now we are on the 4 hours. Like I said, price seems to be pushing lower towards this double bottom, towards this low at a 1.659. Let me just tidy it up to make it nicer and more presentable. Okay, I'll just really pick right at the low here. All right. So we see that price made this zigzag push, came down once, came back up, and we can expect price to make another push down here. So let's just confirm that with a Fibonacci extension. Okay, let me open all Fibonacci ratios, and we see that the 88% is quite close to that level right there. So let me just select that 88%. All right. So what we like to do is also to see that price made a push up. We want to see how far down it can retrace. Right. So let's take a retracement from this recent low all the way to the high, and open up all Fibonacci ratios. Now we see that price is currently testing the 61.8. Let me just zoom in so it's easier to see. Price is currently testing the 61.8. So let's highlight that level, and we can actually say that this is the real support right now, right? Should price can either bounce higher from here, all right, or price can actually break, retest, and go all the way down to the daily support. So this 1.678 level is a very important level to look out for. Now the 4 hour resistance that I'll play to will be this swing high here. Okay, so let me just put it in as a 4 hour resistance. Okay, this level right now is a very fragile and very important level. Okay, so price, like I said, price can either bounce up now, or price can break, retest. In the moment there's a rejection of the retest, we can actually go for a short and play down to the recent low. Okay, so to see this picture clearer, because right now it just seems like a very strong push up and then a very strong push down, right? And there's no graphical supports in this level as well. So we just want to see, we want to fine tune this level. So let's go down to the 1 hour. Okay, so right now the 1 hour chart that we have here, the movement, like I said, it's also a very unique movement, right? There's a strong push down. It seems like a repeat of the daily. There's a strong push down here, and then price reacted and tested again, and now there's a small rejection. So what this seems like again is like a double bottom, but this is a very short term double bottom. Okay, so right now we have this level here, which is a very important level. I'm just going to put three exclamation marks because I really want us to look at this level, and let me make the words a lot bigger because this is a key level. All right, and then we have a graphical resistance here. Okay, I want to see whether this graphical resistance lines up with any Fibonacci ratio. So I'll take the swing high to this recent low, and I'll use Fibonacci retracement. Open up all Fibonacci ratios, and we see that this recent swing high, this 23.6, falls right on that Fibonacci ratio level. So let me just highlight the 23.6. Okay, so this is what I would do. I would just, as a sort of a confirmation for myself to just check things out, I will actually pull out few indicators, right? Just compare all indicators across the board. Okay, just one moving average is enough. I quite like this moving average. When prices are trending upwards, it's holding above the moving average. The moment it trends below, it's actually holding below the moving average. Okay, so and right now, stochastics seems to be coming back towards support, right? This support level here where price reacted in the past. Okay, and then MACD is still below zero, so it's actually in a bearish territory. All right, so definitely the levels that I'll be looking out for will be, let me just clear this EMA. Okay, the levels that I'll be looking out for will be this level. So let me just change the level so it's easier to see. All right, on the very short term time frame, on the 1 hour, if you want to take a high risk trade, you can actually play a bullish bounce above 1.678 just to this 23%. However, because of the indicators, I would recommend not to. These are the two levels that I'm looking at. I will actually call it the upside and the downside confirmation. Let me just change the, okay, I will call it the upside and downside confirmation. Downside confirmation with the three exclamation mark. Very important levels. All right, so now because we are on the 1 hour, we are using the 1 hour to fine tune our strategy. This is really a good chance to train ourselves to be patient and to try to catch the moves in the market, right? So this is like I said, this is a very unique configuration, which is why I chose to highlight Euro Aussie today. This unique configuration is essentially telling us that when price breaks the downside, the moment price breaks the downside, we can expect price to retest this level and immediately drop all the way down to the daily support. Once it's at a daily support, it will create a daily double bottom, and then we can play a much bigger long. So that's one scenario. The next scenario will be price comes upwards and it breaks the upside confirmation, comes back to retest, then we can go long and play all the way up. All right. So these are the two levels. Take note of it. If price were to break the upside confirmation, all right, how I'll play this is, okay, basically, let me just split this screen into two so it's easier for you guys to see, right? I will just give you the two scenarios right now. Okay, so this becomes stop loss. This becomes our entry, buy entry. Okay. And then if it's a bearish case, this becomes the stop loss. And this becomes the sell entry. All right, so this is really how our play is. All right, it's really, it goes both ways right now. In the bullish scenario, okay, bullish scenario, right? We have, let me just change the text. Okay, so in a bullish scenario, if price breaks above the 1688, that will be my buy entry, and I'll play it all the way up to the swing high on the 4 hour. That will be the take profit. And the stop loss will be the recent swing low. On the flip side, if price breaks below the sell entry, I will take the bearish scenario and I'll play a short all the way down to the daily support, right? And then my stop loss will be the 168.80 level. All right, so Euro Aussie has a very unique configuration, gives great opportunity to play the trade both ways. And yeah, it's just something that I wanted to point out to you guys. Thanks for tuning in to today's trade of the day. Have a great one. Catch you guys again. Take care.